Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Whisky and Sports. Tonight we're going to concentrate on Dybala's move to Man United and if we think it's a good deal for United, for Dybala and for everyone concerned. So guys, reports seem to suggest very heavily that Man United and Juventus have agreed a deal to sell Lukaku, or a player swap Lukaku to Juventus for Dybala coming the other way. In terms of the players, Lukaku is very open to the suggestion. Apparently, as part of this deal, Man United will also receive a small amount of money, 10 million I've heard being branded about, also for Lukaku. But the stumbling block here seems to be Dybala, and the fact that if he says yes, then it's all systems go. But personally, I think that is a very, very dangerous position for Man United for a number of reasons. Number one, the power that Dybala has to reject Man United or indeed to accept Man United. And the reason I say that that's a very dangerous position is because if Dybala turns around and says no to Man United, then what does that say to the rest of the world? Does that say that Man United are a force of the past, which in reality they probably are right now? Does that say that I don't care how much money you have or how much tradition you have, you're not good enough for me? Does that send a message to other players who Man United are trying to sign that a top, and Dybala probably is in the top 30 or 40 players in the world, that a top player in world football does not consider Man United good enough for him to be with? I guess the second reason why it's this transfer I think is very dangerous for Man United is because it has a very familiar feel about it, and that feel is very much like the Angel Di Maria transfer, where I just don't think Dybala really wants to come to Man United. I think he's been forced out of Juventus. He's pretty much been thrust upon Man United because they are naive enough, silly enough, stupid enough, desperate enough to pay his high demands on wages. But why should Man United welcome Dybala in with open arms? Like, he is not good enough for Juventus. Otherwise, Juventus wouldn't be selling him. It's as simple as that. Like, let's look at his performances over the last year. Now, before anyone starts saying that anyone can have a bad year, yes, of course, anyone can have a bad year. But last year, Juventus bought Ronaldo. Now, I don't care who you are. If you play along with Ronaldo, he improves your game. The opposite is said for Dybala. Dybala reversed in his performances. Cristiano Ronaldo is supposed to bring out the best of all the players that he plays along with. Makes it easier for them to play. Dybala struggled last year. Statistic shows that he actually scored less goals than Lukaku last year. Yes, he had more assists and more chances created, but he actually scored less goals than Lukaku last year. So why do Juventus want rid of him? Why does he not play for the Argentina national team? There are stories that that's all down to, as he's not friends with Messi and whatnot. But if he's really that good, surely Argentina couldn't do without a player of his quality in their squad. Now, I think Dybala is very much looking for a move to Man United, and then next year angle for a move away from Man United to a club that he does fancy playing for, just like Di Maria, just like Man United was used to get a better deal for De Ligt, who ended up at Juventus this year. I think, Man United should think long and hard about this before they commit. And Man United fans, I think you should be very careful for what you wish for, because I see a situation that, I know you've said, oh, how great it'll be to have Pogba and his best friends Dybala back together again. Yes, they were a great force when they played together at Juventus, but that's 4 years ago now. Both have grown up, both have moved on, and I don't think that Dybala to Man United is as good a deal as some people think it is. Now, there's also been rumours that if Dybala comes to United, then that ends Bruno Fernandes' possibility of coming to Man United. Now, obviously, if I was as good at football as my opinions suggest, I would be a football manager or I would be a director of football. But in my humble opinion, I would think that Bruno Fernandes would offer a lot more to Man United than Dybala does. If Dybala coming to Man United puts a kibosh on the Bruno Fernandes deal, I wouldn't do the Dybala deal. I think Man United are being sold a poison chalice here, a Trojan horse, where I think it's just going to blow up on their face. Like, why would Juventus want to sell one of their best players? This is something that's and not only are they willing to sell their best player, they're willing to give him away in a swap deal for Lukaku, and along with that, they're willing to give Man United £10 million. Like, the old adage, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. And that's my final thoughts on it. Like, I honestly think that Dybala does not want to come to Man United, and this is evident. I think there was a report in the Sun Online that Dybala liked a comment from a Juventus supporter who was begging him to stay and to skipper Juventus. It's clear, in my opinion, it's very clear. Dybala does not want to leave Juventus. He does not want to come to Man United. And if Man United buy him, I think Juventus is doing something very clever here, because it just doesn't make sense to me why they would be willing to give away one of their best players and to give money along with that to get Lukaku. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button and smash that like button while you're at it. Thank you very much.